just tell me what's your name and what you do?
My name is Vincent. I'm a sculptural decorative artist. We do a lot of relief pieces, a lot of sculptural pieces made from all sorts of objects.
How did you get started in the art stuff? When did you think I want to be an artist?
I think you don't really ask yourself if you want to be an artist. I think you just become one. I think it's something that's probably inside you. If it's burning and you're going to do it, you're going to do it. I think trying to be an artist is a different subject. You need to understand materials, you need to understand time, and you need to understand people.
So, talking about materials, that's an amazing piece behind you. Tell me about Vincent, how he got his life.
Vincent, now, it's a bit like looking at Van Gogh paintings. It was such little tiny little strokes. So I thought to myself, I'll make one of his paintings from paintbrushes. But then all the strokes are so short, so I had to cut all the paintbrushes. But on this kind of scale, yeah, it was quite an achievement. And yeah, it's come out quite amazing. And as you can see, all the intricate little pieces, that's all about patience and time, you know. So yeah, successful.
How long did it take you to do this?
This piece took about 9.5 weeks, but the planning towards it took 2 months. The process was the most complicated part. How do you actually do it? You know, I mean, doing it, I did work on, you know, smaller pieces as tests. It just wasn't happening. So I realised I had to go bigger. So when we went bigger, it was easier.
So Finn, with this piece, did you kind of have an idea of where each one was going to go before it finally went there, or was that kind of an organic process?
It's a very organic process. I would say the first 15 to 30 brushes is planned, but then after that you don't know what's going to happen. It's a bit like a leaf falling off a tree, another one falls and another one falls and another one falls, and there's lots of leaves and they all look like one piece, so it morphosizes into a picture. It's like you don't plan to do it sometimes, it just sometimes accidentally happens.
Sparks you off.
Yeah, an accident can spark a series. So it's the way it works.
So the only things that I can see which are not paintbrushes in that are his eyes. Tell me about his eyes.
I find it very difficult to cover eyes because I want them to see. So I felt like it was going to block the vision of it. You know, again, because this was the first one, we weren't sure how to finish it in a weird way, but then it was just finished without doing the eyes. It's just a little bit more piercing.
So what are those eyes? Where did you get those?
These are like painted print. So basically it's painted print instead of brushes, which basically it just sets it back a little bit, sets the eyes back instead of bringing it the same surface as the face. So yeah.
And you said this is the first of a series.
Yeah.
What else have you got in mind?
We've got the portrait of, and then we've got Andy Warhol finished. He's already done in paintbrushes actually. The very famous print. It's come out very nice. We've got a portrait of Action Man being made from Action Man pieces. Eagle eyes. You know, maybe we're going to make the eyes move in this one. Might be quite interesting. And yeah, the process goes on. I mean, oh no, we're doing Jimi Hendrix from guitar pieces. This is going to be a piece, actually. Yeah, we've already started that. So that's in the pipeline. And Clockwork Orange, the very famous image of the guy with the sort of star eye, is obviously made from watches, clocks, TikTok. So yeah, it's sparked a new collection off, and yeah.
So, back to the Van Gogh. He's going to go somewhere. Do you know where yet?
I have been told. Well, I actually met the couple who bought it, and they were lovely. And it's going to quite a big house. So, I mean, you'd want a big house for this, and you'd want a nice space on the wall for this. And to be honest, because it's the first piece we produced, they're very lucky.
It sounds trite, but is it like your child, you let it go now?
Strangely, when it was sold, you sort of go into slight shock. And I think when I woke up in the morning, I was really upset. You know, it's a really strange sort of feeling. It's happiness, but sadness, which is part of the process. You know, so there is quite a lot of emotion attached to things. You know, you don't do it just because you want to do it. You do it because you love doing it. If you want to have a look at some more fantastic pieces, you can go to www.finstone.com, F-I-N-N, stone.com, and thank you very much.